blends the business skills because you are not giving it to charity. You are actually trying to create a business, and the business has got a purpose which is almost similar to what a philanthropic organization would have achieved. It blends it together. Let them go and work for a social impact ventures. They don't need to really do two shifts. With one shift, they'll get double benefit. And that's what this is all about. Provided they inculcate it as part of the value system. And I would personally urge upon you, each one of you, whatever capital that you have, please don't have an excuse of not having enough savings, not having enough capital with you. I'm sure we all can afford some amount of capital to invest. And here, the word is some amount of capital to invest for social cause. And this is what I call the real purification of the wealth without giving your wealth. So this has to be blended in the core philosophy of every family office, every family foundation, and every individual who is socially conscious. The degree of investment may differ, but the path will ultimately remain the same.
Okay. And the second part being that if I am providing a structured impact investing or a structured philanthropic service, then what about the regulation and the accountability and the monitoring around it? Now, most of the families often prefer to do their philanthropy or impact investing themselves, because in the extent structure, there is no monitoring capability or accountability is not there. There is no regulator present in this space. So how does that get addressed?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so in terms of monitoring, actually there's several tools that are available to measure impact of enterprises. And of course, the financial performance can be measured just like any other investment. Most family offices and most individual investors, from my experience, are not very hung up on really going deep and measuring impact. It has to be intuitive for them. So actually, if you can put, as an advisor, if you can put in place 3 metrics that measure what the impact means to the family even before investing. All this has to be thought about before investing, and put that in place in sort of an agreement with the enterprise, that the enterprise will measure this on an ongoing basis, and they can be outputs like number of people reached, etc., and they can be outcomes which measure the upliftment, the household income increase, for example. And then the company should measure this and report it on a monthly, quarterly basis, the exact same way that they report the financial performance. And that is a way to measure it going forward. It actually doesn't have to be that difficult to measure social impact. It just needs certain metrics that you as an investor care about, and make the enterprise resonate with that and put it as part of their regular monthly MIS tools, etc.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aditi. Thank you so much. Thanks, audience, being so patient with us, although we have exceeded our time.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would just request Mr. Anurag Seth to kindly step onto the dais and felicitate our distinguished panelists. Would just request for a group photograph.